Marcus was involved in a situation with another resident on Endeavour, and Marcus was upset and angry about what happened. Marcus dealt with this situation in a really pro-social way, speaking about the feelings it brought up in him with other residents in the community room, in his small groups, and also with the resident who had upset him. Now, that's probably that could be the guy by the thingy. That could be Steve by the fucking, on the food boat, or that could be the guy with the games. My games. Not his games. I mean, he's a mad one. He's had bare entitlement things going on. So it could be any of them. So yeah. Just basically it's folding into how I'm better coping with when I am upset. Because obviously they're beginning to see my process of like, when I'm upset I do this, and then it's not just like man's chatting, because then they're seeing like, and then there's obviously eyewitnesses that are like chiming in, that have seen it at the time and then chiming in the community room or in the fucking group mainly, where they say, oh, but you was behaving like this. Like even the people that I knew, like that were my friends, and that they still challenge me, like, and bring it up as they should have. And I'm glad that they have, because therefore, like, see me here? That's part and parcel why I am like I am, because if they weren't like, if they weren't challenging me, then there wouldn't have been no change, because it would have been acceptable. Because what it is about group therapy, it's basically like a remodeling to fit in. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I've come out of jail now and I fit out. I don't fit in with them groups of guys, because how I talk, what I want to do, where I want to go, how I want to be defaultly isn't like what they're dealing with. You know, the ones there. So it's like I'm a bit of an outcast now, but that doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like that's fine with me. To be almost repulsed or to repulse people is fine, because I'm happy with what I'm on. I'm on a pro-social thing, I'm on a law-abiding thing, and I'm moving in a certain direction. You know, the ones there. And that direction will only benefit me and loved ones and close ones. There's no, loved ones and close ones, it's just a beneficial thing, you know, the ones there. So that's fine. But big up everybody, you know, my bridging, you know. Obviously I still think about honor still in my prayers, you know what I mean? Like, even the ops them, man that would be classed as ops, man, still, they ain't my prayers, bro. I pray for like them. I don't just like pray for, oh, please. I'm just like, yo, listen, I'm not saying what I say, but I pray for man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope every man does their thing. I think that shows a lot still, being able to throw people that you've had disagreements with in your prayers. Like, I don't leave them out. Do you know what I mean? Even set family, they'll be in there that I don't get on with. They're in the prayers, like, just hoping that they look, you know what I mean? And the things go right. Character. Hey, good character still. Marcus initiated a creative group on a Sunday afternoon on the community. It is a space where the residents meet up with each other and share things they have written, discussing the significance of the piece to them. This shows Marcus processing and expressing his feelings and taking the initiative to do this himself. So, I think I mentioned it before, I had a poetry thing at first. So how that came about was I've gone to like one guy's yard, some Wolverhampton kids' yard, gone to his cell, and had a poem up. He's just stood there. He's on his Xbox, on the bed and whatever, and had a poem up on the wall. So I'm reading it, and he's like playing the thing. He's like, put the bed down. He's like, yo, stop reading it then. I stopped reading it. He goes out, and then he read it like in a poetry type of way. Do you know what I mean? Like certain emphasis, a certain flow. Like he's reading it a certain type of way. And I thought, bearing in mind, I'm in like my mind's open now. Not from there, from just being on the TC, like anything, I am receptive and appreciative of everything and anything. Like, rah, look at the bricks. Look at the way they've done that. Why do you think they made the brick like that? I'm appreciative of everything. Like, no, I mean, like, yo, the way it's stitched. Like, I'm taking an interest in everything, yeah? And he's like, said that. And I thought, because I just read it like I'm reading a letter. You know what I mean? And he's like getting it that like, and I thought, I said, yo, we should do a thing, you know. He's like, yo, set it up, innit? I'm like, no, you set it up. Like, this is like, you've just done. He's like, nah, man, set it up, man, set it up. Come in it, do you know what I mean? I thought, let me throw the feelers out, see what the man them is saying. So I said a couple of things, man, like straight away, boom, because not just me, my mind's open. Everyone's mind's open to various degrees. You know what I mean? Some people take way more interest in me. Some people take way less interest in me. Do you know what I mean? Like people So people like, yo, yeah, I'll come. So I must have bossed it, yeah. Fucking hell, there were 40 man on the wing, up to 40 man. Sometimes a couple of cells were empty. And then like 17 people turned up, and I thought, right, that's like 50%. I thought that's like nearly 50% of like of the amount of people that was on the wing. Do you know what I mean? Like I thought, geez, that's a high number still. You know what I mean? Imagine someone like putting on a performance and then like half the population turning up. 30 million people or whatever. Like, Anyway, so yeah, so I had to write. I had nothing. Do you know what I mean? Some people already had poetry there, or people could bring like obviously I bust it. So it's like either write a piece, we'll do it for whatever day or whatever time. I said either write a piece, or you can come to just listen, or recite something that you already know, because certain people had like is it Rudyard Kipling's If, and there was a next one that's pretty famous that's like about. And these ones are normally about in certain spaces, so that If and another one are normally in like NA, which is Narcotics Anonymous, or like Smart Recovery. Like they're normally in places because they inspire people. Do you know what I mean? So like people kind of know that one off by heart, and even just knowing that the AA is like, is it Serenity Prayer or something, like kind of thing. But anyway, so I had to write something. I wrote something called My Missus, and that's what I brought. And yeah, so we came and we busted it up once or twice. But a couple of times when it was on, I had to go to, what do you call it now? Basically, I'd either bought something or I had something sent in. I had to go collect it from reception. So the main reception of the prison, that's where, so they receive prisoners and receive parcels there. So when you have to go down to reception, it's normally a buzz still, because you're going to collect something, dan. And I have to sign your fucking... your prop card, do you know what I mean? Which is like your property card, which has just got a log of everything that you've got, like salmon, not pink, salmon t-shirt, they'll sign it, I'll sign it, come on whatever date, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, so that kind of like fell through. People weren't, because people knew I weren't going to be there, people didn't turn up and it kind of fizzled out. Then I did a yoga thing. Me and a few people came down. Oh, because the same guy, actually. I got the same... What the fuck was his name now? Some little Wolves kid. Bit of a madman still. He ended up fucking off. He tried to fight some guy. He tried to fight that guy. He wants to fight... It was his neighbour. That dickhead with the fucking... with the games and that. Like, it's nobody thinking, but he's just not on this therapy thing. Like, he wasn't really receiving it like that. He wants to fight him. That a half kind of stopped, but half wanted him to as well. But other people was there and they fully made sure it didn't happen. But my man shit his pants.